So, I take it you're a heroin addict. That's what you say you are. Now you're a methadone addict, which is the same thing. You know the difference between, do you understand the difference between addiction by abuse and addiction by use? Do you understand the mindset between addiction and habit? Do you understand the mindset between wanting to take your medication simply to get a high on and taking to try to maintain some kind of a stability so you're not in pain or whatever other use you might have? Now you're talking about methadone as a maintenance treatment. That has nothing to do with prescribed pain medication. That's not the point. The only point I was making is the fact that when they take you, put you in these programs and they give you methadone as a maintenance, well then you're not getting clean. You're not getting sober. That's the point. You sit, you take the methadone for about a week or two, the symptoms of withdrawal are gone. They just go. They never do appear because you cover them up. But once you get over that, you have, it's up to you then. You got to stop using the methadone, and then you have to decide whether you're going to use it again or not. That's my brother, Lee.
Hold on a second, I'll be right back.
This guy drank alcohol for freaking, for most of his life. And badly. A lot of it. The kind of alcohol where it's like, well, when you have withdrawals, they have those old jokes about pink elephants and all that crap, right?
You were saying about addiction?
Yeah, when you come down from alcohol, there used to be these old tales about the pink elephants and blah, blah, blah. All they were doing was trying to personify the fact that you hallucinate, that withdrawal from alcohol is probably, the detoxification, DTs, is probably one of the worst DTs you can go through. Alcoholism is the most insidious thing there is. And with that one, it's either stop right now with no replacement. You can't replace anything with it, because then you're just replacing it. But the point is, you have to decide once you quit doing it. If you can do that, you can get over that part. It was, for some reason, I don't know why it was easy for my brother to just stop using. But that's what it is. And it's obvious to me now because, for one thing, I watched my brother do it, I've seen other people do it, and I did it. I have methadone for pain. It says I'm trying not to use it. I've got it down now to where I just, I already went through this with you, and you seem to have just heard it all wrong. Okay. So it's not going to matter a whole lot how I explain it, but I'm going to do it one more time. You get prescribed a certain amount. For instance, I was up to 360 milligrams a day for pain. You understand? It was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Pain
was intense.
I was
here.
I was in a lot of very intense pain, and I needed something to kill the pain. Having been a heroin addict, there's a lot of issues I had to deal with. But the issues were, to me, I thought, what the fuck? Why am I worried about whether I'm going to fucking become an addict again or not? I'm going to be like this the rest of my life. I have to take some kind of pain medication. So it comes to the fact that whether your habit is, for a true therapy, or is it an abuse? And that's the difference. If your habit is an abusive habit, it still comes down to once you get through the withdrawal, you have to stop using the methadone. You don't keep using it. Those people that keep using it and stay maintained on methadone, don't you understand? They're staying maintained. Their addiction is being maintained. It's not being eradicated. They're not being taught how to stop thinking like an addict. They're being told that if they're an addict under the government auspices, it's okay. Don't you see that? And they want to send you to NA, AA, the higher power thing and all that, blah, blah, blah. None of that shit does any fucking good. It just doesn't. You have to decide. You can talk all the shit you want about how I use pot and all that. So fucking what? At my age, I got a right to use what I want. Thank you very much. If I abuse it, I abuse it. If I don't abuse things, that's my business. See, that's the point. You have to learn not to abuse things. All things in moderation. Nothing wrong with getting high. Who said, who in the world and what in the hell made you think I said that it's bad to get high? Why is it bad to get high? Why is it such a bad thing? What makes you think it's a bad thing to get buzzed on? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just if you want to stay that way every minute of every hour of every day, that's a little weird, don't you think? Okay then. Shit, man. Don't come on here calling me names until you learn how to spell at least. I have to make videos because I have a lot of pain issues. Hardly any fingers, no fucking legs, in a wheelchair. You want to see? You little creep? At your age? Yeah. I got 30 years on you. You're a kid. Okay? You know, people like you that don't listen close and therefore can't comprehend, you gotta get yourself lost. Play guitar, you do well, I love it, you great guitars, you got a great talent there. Why would you want to ruin that life? Abusing some dope or something, or alcohol. That's up to you, man. Don't blame me. Don't tell me my message is wrong. Because I've got a good percentage. I've got a great success rate with rational recovery. A great success rate. You know, AA can only brag about possibly 5% that they get sober, if that. And those are people that are still drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes, probably. Me? If you're going to abuse something, you're going to abuse something. You want to stop abusing it, you're going to learn how. We'll teach you how to do that. Stop abusing things. You want to keep an addiction and have an addiction and be maintained on methadone, go right ahead. They're doing it to stay high anyway. They're not trying to get clean. It's not fucking clean. What makes... Well, that's my answer to you, pal. And you really should have listened. Thanks. We'll see you.